How's it going, guys? It's your boy Spicy back with another one. Sorry it's taking me so long to make a video. My internet's been out for about a week, so I haven't been doing anything but just hanging out with friends and family. Before my internet went out, I was basically playing Pokemon again. I was playing my Switch like every day, and then I really got into Pokemon Showdown again and started doing OU singles again. I haven't battled in a very long time, so getting back into it, into the new generation, something that I wanted to do. I didn't want to play a team that everyone else was playing, so I decided to go through the Smoggin forums and just find anyone's OU team that they had on the team rater or whatever, the page where you get to rate people's teams, and I ended up finding one I really liked. I tweaked it a little bit, but I have a battle where I did really well with it, so I kind of want to show that off. But before I show you the battle, let me just introduce you guys to the team real quick. I ended up getting the team from German, this user here. He was trying to build an anti-meta team with Frostmouth that used Quiver Dance and Landorus T. I got interested into the team because of Frostmouth, because I was like, oh, I don't really see Frostmoth around in singles, at least from what I've seen, but I haven't been around in a long time, so I may be wrong. What the team ends up using is Hatterene, Magnezone, Slowking, Frostmoth, Landorus T, and Zapdos G. And I did try this team going through it, like the original team that he had ended up making, but I didn't see much success from the team itself, mainly because Frostmoth struggles specifically with substitute users, currently like Goldango and that rock salt Pokemon. This guy, Gargangle, bro, Gargangle. Cool. Even though that Frostmoth has access to Bug Buzz and can hit through substitute, both those substitute users resist Bug, so they can take +2 Frostmoth Bug Buzz through sub and have Salt Cure, like, especially like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I've ran into it too many times where I've already been set up and I've kind of been stuck in a situation, but I might be using it wrong, so someone probably makes this work every day of the week. Another user below that post ended up replying and introducing other Pokemon, and one of the big changes that they ended up swapping out was for a Calm Mind set for Hatterene, swapping Frostmoth with Baxcalibur, and then swapping Slowking for Slowking Galar. Swapping these three Pokemon were like changing these three specifically made the team feel so fluent. Here is the original team. Yeah, it had Hatterene, Focus Stash, some weird EV spreads, for specific reasons probably. Frostmoth Heavy Duty Boots, and weird spread as well. Pretty average Slowking set with leftovers. Landorus T with Choice, Magnezone Rocky, and then Zapdos G with Choice Band. It worked for a little bit, but I ended up losing battles eventually. Let me go ahead and show you the actual team I'm using. This is the real spread that I ended up using for Hatterene. Weird speed set with Magic Box and leftovers now with the Calm Mind. This is actually pretty broken. A lot of people find this really unexpected as a lead because this can end up sweeping the whole team if people aren't ready for it. Baxcalibur now with Heavy Duty because this whole team actually has no hazard control, so there's no way to remove hazard besides Hatterene Magic Bounce shenanigans. Slowking Galar for switch pressure, Landorus T with Choice, same set, but I maxed out the attack on this one. Magnezone with Rocky, and the same Zapdos G with Choice Band. Slowking Galar has saved me a couple times. Same with Magnezone, especially in the battle that I'm going to show you. Magnezone is really going to come through in a specific reason, so I'll show you what I ended up using them for. Let me just give a shout out to my opponent. This team is actually pretty solid too. He just made one mistake, and that ended up leading to the total loss of the battle. But he had some good potential as well. So let me go ahead and start it, and we'll go through it. Sweet. Hatterene lead, Iron Hands. Now, in this situation, you want to lead with Hatterene specifically, just because if they do have any hazard setters, Hatterene is just there for Magic Bounce. But Hatterene pressure with Calm Mind is really hard to deal with, especially in this metagame, because watch what happens. I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out because he's a fighting type and he's scared of my psychic typing. Once he switches out, I'm probably gonna Calm Mind, and then he's gonna be in a worse situation. Okay, so he switched into Gengar, and I got a free Calm Mind. That's exactly what we wanted. But now the next part is where it can go 50-50 for your opponent, especially in singles. Because there was one thing I like to do with Hatterene specifically, and that's terrestrializing nearly at the beginning of the battle, especially if they send out a poison type like Gengar. Because, like, watch this. I resist Skunk Shot. Now I lived plus 70. I'm lived till, and I'm sitting 70. So now the next hit from Gengar, anything won't kill me. So he's either gonna have to set up, he's gonna either have to switch, or he's gonna have to stay in and try to deal with this. Because now it's a problem because he doesn't hit me. It's a problem now because he can't hit me, and now he's stuck with a +2, or sorry, is a +1 Hatterene that could kill him instantly. Sweet, Side Shock, I got the free kill. Continue. Sends out Dondozo. So in this situation, here, I'll let it play. Dondozo is super annoying, especially if he has no statuses on him, just because, yeah, that dude runs rampant, especially as a really beefy tank that you can't deal with. I like nuzzling him specifically, especially in this situation. It just slows him down, and as well as the free paraphrase, like, that's exactly what I want in this situation, because if he gets away with what he likes to do, it becomes a problem. So I nuzzle him. I'm pretty sure I'm going to switch into Magnezone. This is what you would want to do, especially on Dondozo, because Dondozo can't hang around Magnezone. So let's let it play. Okay, so yeah, so he dives, which is I don't know why he dived, but I switched into Magnezone probably. So yeah, resist dive. I iron defense. Yep. He switches to Great Tusk. I switch out to Lantee. So I don't think he knew I was gonna switch to Lantee. That was a very dangerous switch, because he does have Icicle Spinner, but I think there's no way I would want to stay in, especially with Earthquake on Great Tusk on a Magnezone, because that's probably gonna OHKO. Even with +2 defense, I don't know, like real calcs, but it feels like it would kill. But I switch into Lantee just in case he Earthquakes. But I think what does he end up doing with Intimidate, which I would resist? He Brick Breaks, which is fine. But if he Icicle Spinnered, I would have just lost the Landorus free right there. But I don't think he thought I was gonna switch. Iron Hands, I do a U-turn out into Zapdos G. This was probably the best choice, especially applying pressure to hit Iron Hands. Great Bird can kill him, and I resist any fighting moves, but Wild Charge probably kills me. But I don't think he outspeeds me. Yeah, he doesn't outspeed me, but I don't know why I did Stomping Tantrum. He went for Body Press for some reason into switch out Wo-Chen. Stomping Tantrum again just to see what I would cover. Baxcalibur. Now this is where I start putting pressure on my opponent, because I switch into Baxcalibur, ready to set up, because Wo-Chen can't deal with this ice type around here unless he terrestrializes, but he even doesn't do any damage. So if he lets me do what I want to do, it's gonna be a mistake. So I switch into Baxcalibur ready to start sweeping, because this is a real bad situation, because he has nothing to defend this right now. Okay, so he switches to Dondozo, and this is where it starts getting interesting, is because I have a paralyzed Dondozo, and I know I'm gonna Dragon Dance right after that switch, because I already knew it was gonna happen. So yep, Dragon Dance. He avalanches for some reason, switches out. After I resisted that avalanche, I knew he had nothing to deal with this, so I Dragon Dance again, and then let's watch Beauty. Icicle Crash, OHKO. Iron Hands, Earthquake, OHKO. Tinglu. Icicle Crash does 80%, which is insane for Tinglu. I resist Runation, Glaive Rush to secure it. Same case here. Ochen goes dark. Icicle Crash, that was risky. I should have just done Glaive Crash. I resist a Dark Pulse. That was, I see, that's why he had nothing left, and then he goes all the way back to Dondozo. He kills Baxcalibur. It wasn't a clean sweep, but like I said, he can't deal with Magnezone legitimately. Plus paralysis is terrible, and that's how you take the easy win. The team has a lot of potential. I'm not the greatest at this team, but that's just proof of like how much pressure it could apply. Hopefully a lot of other people can try out this team. If you have any teams that you want me to try, just let me know. I'll try them, but I'm going to continue looking through the forums, and I'm just going to continue playing this team too, because I ended up enjoying it a lot, maybe tweaking a couple things here and there. But yeah, this is a pretty solid. I'll put the paste bin for the team too if you want to try it too. So, but let me go ahead and go to full cam. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll still try to keep uploading videos. I really want to, but we'll see what we can do. Other than that, you guys have a great day. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.